All right, everybody, you guys ready? Let's start with our nice warm up. Feet under our hips. You ready? Inhale up. And let's cruise for 5. Take it down. And up, stretch straight up. Bending the knees, double bend as you come up. And 3, get those arms going back. Stretch. And 4, let the head drop. And lift, last one, 5. And lift up. Let's bring our legs out. See if you can maybe get them a little wider today. Tail back, flat back, and stretch it out. Getting a nice stretch from the fingertip to the tail. Reach, reach. Keep the chin tucked so that you keep your head in alignment even with this long one. Good work. Let's go ahead and we'll do our fingertip touch. So belly button in, little pulses. Little bounce, I guess I should say, little bounces. Bounce, bounce. Just let it go, relaxing the head. Feel the stretch on the back. And now let's do 3 alternating. So here we go, flat back, flat and bounce. 2 and bounce. Lasty 1 and bounce. We're stacking the hands and we're porpoising. Press it up and out and away and through. Reach away and through. Way and through. Take that big deep inhale here. And exhale as you go through. Give me 2 more. And reach. Last one, and then hold it back down there. And just little pulses back. Again, relaxing that head. Just pulsing her back. And grab onto the back of those ankles. And gently pulse, trying to get the torso a little closer to the legs. Good work. And now hands in front for your big figure 8s. Side to side. Relaxing the head, let it look down. You know how to do this one. So you can really relax into it as you go all the way to one side and all the way to the other. I'm going to come to the center, slight bend as you reach straight up. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. Big shoulder rolls, bringing our feet in outside of our hips. You ready? Let's inhale up, both arms up. Big stretch, hand to our side, reach up and over. Really reach. Oh, that feels good. Try not to let the body turn. Keep it direct lateral. Pressing that hand in the leg. And you can even just tip your head up a little bit if you want to look up. And make sure that you don't have any bend in the elbow. Straighten the arm. And then lean more. Yes. Notice just that little bend takes away from some of the stretch of the sides, which is why we all have little bent arms. All right, just letting it hang here. Do tiny little pulses so you can lengthen out. How about this? Press your big toe ball joints in the ground to stabilize that foot so it doesn't take some of that stretch. Push your hand in the side. Bring it all the way up gently. Other arm, switch sides. Oh, reaching up first and then over. Yes, again, big toe ball joint, at least for me, because I have high arches, so I'm always on the outside of my feet. So pressing in there really stabilizes. And give yourself those nice stretches. Don't cheat yourself here. The more you do this, the longer you're going to feel that back stretching out whole side. Give me 2 more little pulses. Beautiful. Then press the hand in and bring yourself up. Let's bring our hands shoulder blades or elbows side side. Oh, yes, side, side. Oh, saying hello to all those beautiful side muscles, all up in the waist. Muffin no more, right? Let's do our elbow and long arm. Elbow and long arm, stretching it out. 1 short lever, 1 long lever. Oh, beautiful. Give me 1 more each side. Super nice. And now we're going to do our big figure 8s. In front and let it cruise to the back. Front and back. Front and back. Front and back. Give me 2 more. Front and back. Front and back. You got it. How about just some big ones here? So I'm just going to kind of rotate forward, rotate back, forward and back. Rotating in those shoulders. Beautiful. Now we're going to do our jazz hands, slight bend at the elbow, push it back. Back, 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 back. Opening up in the chest and across the pecs. Beautiful little ups. Shoulders get pressed down as you do the ups. Super good. That looks nice. And then a fist, and we're doing circles back. Fist and circles back. Super. How about some press in the air forward? Pressing forward, 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 forward. Good work. Prayer. Bring it up and back. Up and get yourself a nice extension back. Woo, good work. And then just bend at those elbows, warming up in those triceps. We're going to use those tris a little bit today, so you want to get a bit of a warm up there. Super good. Let's drop those arms to here. Hands here, press in. Right there, press your shoulders down first. So shoulders down, elbows in, and then give yourself that big, nice circle. Shoulders down first really makes a difference because you can get that good stretch across the shoulders. Beautiful. Last one. And then just drop those arms down, shake it out. I'm going to do a palm to the floor as we do a little bit of neck. So I'm going to just drop my head, keeping the face forward. Just tilt your head to one side. Really lengthen down on that chest. You can lift the chin slightly. Then drop the chin, keeping the face forward, drop chin to chest. Go slowly, feel all those muscles in your neck, because as we know, we need to warm and strengthen that neck. To the other side. Other side. Just kind of press down through that palm to get that additional stretch. You can lift the chin slightly as you feel that stretch. Shift. Good, and then drop your chin a little bit. Good work. And then draw it down, chin to chest, and pause there. Good. Now pull the chin back towards your spine, lift from the top of the head, and then just a little direct over. Again, press here. Tuck your chin, lift from the top of the head and over to the other side. Good. It's really nice to take some time to warm up in that neck. And straight up, then chin level to the floor, and feel like you're turning from the jaw. Just turn from the jaw. Good. That should keep it from tipping the head back. And then the other way, turn from that jaw side. Some people connect more to the outside of their nose, whatever you connect to get that nice stretch side side. Let's go again, other side, really stretching that neck. And the other way. Woo! And straight ahead. You guys ready? Let's cruise in. Exactly 7 minutes. I love it when it works like that. I'm going to grab a little something to drink. And we're going to top of thigh. Top of thigh. Good. So essentially the same kind of thing, but slightly different today. So hand is here. We know we're going to be stretching up tall on the standing leg that's straight. Bring this one forward. Arm is out to your side today. Good work. Now give yourself the tilt. Beautiful tilt, belly button is in, and lift that leg up to wherever you can with the tilt. Beautiful. Now, you're going to drop the leg down, arm lifts, and lift the leg and arm. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Good. You have a slight bend probably in your knee as you're doing it, keeping your tilt. Good. Drop, tilt, and lift that leg. Drop and lift. Give me 2 more like that. Drop and lift, and drop and lift, and pause there. You got it. Tilt, little bend stretches, and stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Really feel, this is a visual, you keep bending and stretching, that the standing leg, really feel, drill down that heel, and feel like you're lifting right up from it. Pause there, flex the foot, bring the arm up. Little ups, keep your tilt, little up, 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 reach through the heel. If you can, whoop, I have a hard time with balance on this, especially if I'm moving, but we're going to try it. Lift, lift, lift. Keep that leg straight, lift. Woo, I'm falling over, okay. Come on over. I don't have such great balance with that one. Woo, good work. You should have felt that all the way up that leg. And let's go, same, other same side. And here we go. Good. So again, standing leg, really feel tall on that. So you're not leaning forward or back. You're not bending that leg. Arm is out to the side. Leg is in front. Tilt first. So really feel your tilt. belly button is in, lift the leg to a height that you can hold, tilt under. You're ready, we're gonna drop, and as you drop the leg, the arm lifts. And up, drop, and lift, drop, and lift. Drop the leg and lift. Yes, if you're having a hard time getting the arms and legs, just leave the arm there. But it's kind of nice to have a combo there. Good work. Now just give me one more and then you're gonna pause there. Now tilt, belly button in, then stretch, then stretch. So we know these are tiny movements, then stretch, then stretch. Almost shift into the standing leg heel. See how that feels for you with your tilt. Then stretch, then stretch, then stretch. Give me 5, 5, 4, standing tall, 3, keeping your tilt. Last one, flex, arm up first, little tilts, and lift, 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 lift. If you can, balance, 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 balance as you're lifting. Oh, I'm better on this side. Lift, lift, keep your tilt, don't lean, don't lean, don't lean, and bring it on down. Nice work, you guys. Woo! Stretch out in that hip. Always fun to do the same, but with a variation. All right, so back of leg today. This is what we is going to do. I might be kind of moving my chair a little to show you. So on this one, you're going to start feet in a V. So give me feet in a V. No bend of the leg though, okay? Both legs are straight for this, just feet in a V. Good. Now I want you to take that outside leg that you're going to be working, and you're just going to move it back so that the back instep is touching the front heel. Back instep is touching the front heel. Now, hips, shine them forward, okay? Shine the hips forward, hands here, relax the shoulders. Both legs stay straight. Take that back leg now and slide it out to that diagonal. Now, right there, you should already feel it. You're going to be feeling it in the tush crater. Okay, so tilt under more, keep your tuck, no lean, just tap the toes. Now remember, the stander is straight here, tapping the toes, little toe taps. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, feeling it in the crater. Now take that back foot and you're going to slide it back in, flex to the other back heel, slide it back out, little lift, and drop to the floor. Slide in, slide out diagonal, keep the hips, keep the tuck, little lift and drop. Slide in, slide out, little lift and touch. Slide in, slide out, little lift, keep your tilt and touch. And in and out and lift and touch. 2 more, in and out and lift and touch. Last one like that, flex, slide it out, lift, and touch. Now, you know we're not done yet. Good, so keeping the hips there, keep your tuck. Good, lift the leg and little bend stretches. Little bend stretches. You should feel it all the way up into the crater of your tush. Now, we're not done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, pause there, flex. Take the opposite arm, lift, tilt over just a little bit like you're going to look at that leg, tilt under, and little lifts up, 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 up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it on down. Woo! Nice work, you guys. So that's kind of fun, huh? Just a little bit different. You should have felt it right in that crater. And we'll go to the other side. I'm going to go to the back just in case, if that helps. You see this a little better. So here we go again. Feet in a V, legs are straight. Hands are here. Relax the shoulders if that's at all possible. All right, so now take this back leg, the one you're going to work, and bring it directly behind. So it's instep to heel. Okay, instep to heel. Now, as soon as you do that, the back leg hip's going to want to open. So you have to take the hips and square them back up. Now tilt under and slowly slide this leg out. You're going to feel it again, crater. That's where you should feel it. Tiny lifts, tiny little taps on the ground. Keep the hip forward. Keep your tilt. Shoulders relaxed and down, not up by your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause there. Now you're going to slide the foot back in with a flex. You're going to slide it back out. Keep the hip, keep the tilt. Lift and drop. Slide in, slide back out, lift and drop, in, out, lift and drop, in, out. Now the leg lifts, but the hip stays down and forward, right? In, out, lift and drop, in, out, lift and drop. Give me 2 more, in, out, hip forward with a tilt drop. Last one of these, in, death, lift and drop. Good work. Now tiny little lifts. So again, keep the tilt and just little lifts and bend stretches. Bend stretch, bend stretch, bend stretch, bend stretch. Give me 5. 5, 4, relax the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Now standing leg, you can bend a little, flex, take this outside arm up. You're going to lift up from your side and look over towards that back leg as you flex and pulse. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, and bring it on down. Woo! I guess I would say, did you feel that? But I already know you did, so why would I bother asking? Super good. All right. Now I'm going to make it fairly easy for us today on our side leg because we got some other really tough things to do today. So let's go ahead, and all we're going to do is we're just going to do this one with the arm out, just little taps, okay? So you're standing tall again. Standing leg will be straight. Hand is here, taking this outside leg, slight bend to the knee, and you're rotating it, right, all the way so the knee is facing the floor. Arm is out, little taps. Good. So again, feel yourself really lifting up out of the standing leg. Good, little taps. Keep that leg rotated in. That makes all the difference. You should be feeling it all in here. Good work. Now pause there and little tiny ups. Now remember, that hip never lifts. If you have to, put your hand there. Okay, knee is facing forward, just tiny little lifts. So it's right there, very deep. If you go too big, see, then you're going to miss those deep muscles. Excellent. How about a little bend stretches? Bend stretch, bend stretch. Really reach it, bend stretch. Give me 5, 4. Standing leg isn't feeling it, isn't it? 2, 1, and whoo! Bring it on down, shake out those sides. Yes, even that, quote, easier ones are challenging, aren't they, for those sides? All right, let's go to the other side. Same thing. Arm is out. Shoulders relax down. Standing leg is straight. Shoulder, hips, ankles, everything in alignment. Take this one out. Slight bend to the knee so you can turn that whole leg, right, so that the knee is facing down. And we're just going to have all your weight on the stander and little tiny taps. Tiny taps. Tiny taps. Good work. Oh, you guys look good. Nobody's leaning. I'm loving it. Tiny taps. Good. Keep that knee. So I just noticed my knee started to come up to the ceiling. I'm going to rotate it back again. Good. Now how about little ups? Up. Keep the hip down. Little up. Up. It's from right in here. That's why it's so hard. Keep those toes facing down. Good work. All right, now bend, stretch. Little bend and stretch it. Little bend, stretch. Now, if you want, you don't have to. If you want a little more, you can always lean over. Little bend, stretch. But we got a lot to do today, so you might not want to overdo it. That looks good, Pam J. Yes, do. You were doing great. You can feel that in the waist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, just everybody check your leg. My guess is your knee came up. And let's do a figure 4. Stretch out. Oh, of that hip. That feel good. Little figure 4. It's so easy to lose it, right? Where that knee starts to roll up instead of under, where you're really getting in those sides. That should feel very good for you. And guess what, you guys? We're not going to do genies today. We've got some other fun things to do, and I just made an executive decision. I'm not doing genies today. How about that? Shake out in those hips. Let's grab something, and now we're going to go. Let's see. Let's go on I'm going to go into calf and serious thighs. So we're going to do a lot more of the standing, and then we'll do everything on the ground. All right. So serious thighs. Let's go to calves. So today on calves, we're just going to go straight up and down. Straight up and down. So feet are parallel. Standing nice. Let's just lift up high onto all those ball joints, pressing the heels forward. Just drop straight down and lift. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Head goes straight up and down, drop and lift. Drop and lift. Now just check when you're lifted. Let's lift and pause for a moment, okay? Check what ball joints you're on. So in other words, if your out on the last three, your ankles are going to be not supported. So make sure that what you're focusing on is big toe, second toe ball joints. And that way you'll stabilize the ankles as you're doing this. Okay, now pause there. Halfway down and up, all the way down and up. Halfway up, all the way down and up. Halfway up, all the way down and up. Give me 5, down, up, 4, and down, up, 3. I'm going to go faster or I'll cry. Last one, might have been one more, but I can't do anymore. And let's stretch it out. Oh, that feels good. Stretch it out. You can shift back into a bit of a ham. Stretch and then bend forward again. I really love also working top of foot, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to lift that leg. I'm going to tuck my toes under. Good. And stand more so that my shoulder and hips are more in alignment. So I'm leaning back, shoulder and hip. I'm going to bend that back knee a little bit, press the top of the foot in those toe ball joints, and then straighten the leg. It's a slight bend and a straighten. Slight bend and straighten. Give me 2 more. Slight bend and straighten. It'll also get all the way up into that hip, which is super nice. Let's go to the other side. So first one is just our calf stretch, pressing into it. Oh, that feels so good. If you want to stretch back for a hand stretch, that's nice too. Good. And then again, I'm going to do top of foot. So I'm going to come up. I'm going to tuck my toes under, lean back so my shoulder and hips are in alignment. Good, I'm going to step that leg back a little bit more. And then I'm just going to bend the back leg slightly, and I'm going to straighten it. So as I do that and straighten, you're going to feel that on the hip and all the way up in the top of the foot. So you might want to give me 5, bend, stretch, 2 more. Last one, press. I like to press down on the bar and release it. And just notice how good your feet feel now. Feet, don't fail me now. Okay, here we go. Serious thighs. You guys ready? We're going to go in our V today. We're going to do a V. Hand here. I'm going to put my hand here on the hip so I don't have to think about it. Let's come up tall, pressing those heels together. And now before we go anywhere, I want you to feel the squeeze. Squeeze all the way up, knees, glutes, so you feel really tall. Nice. Now, keeping those heels together, take it down and bring it all the way up. So you start to get a sense. Make sure that your knees feel good. Now we're going to take it down into your working zone. Press the heels, little up, little down. Pressing heels and down, little up, little down. Give me 5. Stay low in your form. 2 and drop. 1 and drop. Good work. Let's come all the way up. Squeeze. Now come slightly. So see, I'm not all the way down, just a little. And I'm going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's a little bit different than the other way. Give me 5. Give me 4 and 3 and 2. And all the way up and squeeze. Very good. Now, I want you to do a little bend here. I want you to do an in out. So curl under, release to neutral. Drop a little lower, keep pressing heels. Curl under, really tip that pelvis under and release. Take it down. Tilt, release. Bring it up a couple inches. Tilt, release. Bring it up again. Tilt, release. Bring it down. Tilt it under, release, take it down, tilt, and release. So now you release, little knees back, just press them back, knees back. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hang, up, down, in, out, knees back for 2, up, down, in, out, knees back 2, up, down, in, out, knees back 2, 2 more, in, out, knees back, up, down, knees back, tilt, and all the way up. I know I messed up the last one. I know. Let's drop off of there, shake it out for a second, and we're going to go back in. Yes, we are. We're going to do the tilt, okay? So come back up, pressing, bend a little bit. Let's bend a lot, actually, to here. Good. And now press your hips forward and lean your body slightly back, shoulders behind hips. Good work. Take it down and up, little down and ups like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Notice if you feel it more on one booty than the other, and if so, shift your weight so you have it even. Good, let's pause there. Just in, outs. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep leaning back. Everybody's coming forward. I want you to lean back. Lean back. Press those hips forward. Give me 5, 4. I'm shaking. 3, 2, 1. I can't do anymore. Come all the way up. Oh, and drop. Let's shake it out. Let's stretch, you guys. Bring it on out and stretch. Give yourself that nice flat back stretch. Whether you have your legs out wide or you bring them together, either way, this is all good. I might even bring mine together. Ooh, feels good. Nice. And now bring yourself straight up. And we're going to do our leg stretches. So lifting that leg. Good. Bringing yourself up and over. Good. And just let those legs lengthen out. Upper body is just relaxed there on the top of the legs. Feel the lengthening there. Good, and if you can just bend stretch there. I like, if you have a bar, to put my instep on it and do a little bend stretching. It just feels good. You might not have a place to do that, but if you do, it feels really nice. And really relax and feel the lengthen. Beautiful. Now, you can let that drop and grab onto the feet. Good, knees together, bend the standard, tail under, shoulder to hip, and you can just feel like you can pull that back just a little bit and really stretch under on the top of that leg. Nice, and let's go to the other leg. You ready? So we lift the leg and flat back on over. Good, and just let the upper body rest wherever you can. Everybody looks good with that. Beautiful work, you guys. It's kind of nice now, isn't it, when you really you don't know every single move, but we know how to do the moves, right? They're a little different. And then I'm going to put the instep on and do a little bend straighten. So if you're in a place you can bend straighten, then stretch it. That'll really lengthen those legs out. Super, super. All right, take that one down, grab onto the foot. So you can either do the stretch the way we just did it, or if you have more flexibility, you can press the foot into the hand and come up into more of an arabesque stretch, whatever works best for you. Just giving you some options. And then bring it on down and drop that foot. All right, so now I'm going to drop my camera a little bit. We're going to be on the floor now. And the first move we're going to do is something called tarts. So I'm going to detail this one out for you. This is a signature move from the original. So I wanted to make sure that you guys got it. It's challenging. I'm just telling you now. It's going to be a little challenging, and you might not even be able to get very much movement, if at all, in that hip and leg. Do not worry about that. I find just being in this position is all it takes. I'm going to come a little closer here, so I'm not on the other side of the room here, right? All right, so here's the beginning tart position, okay? Here's your chair. What am I saying? The face of the chair. All right, so front knee would be almost touching the front, okay? See, so here's the edge of my chair. My knee is there. The other leg is back, slightly bent. Now, can you see that if I would draw a straight line from the front knee, ankle, I'm pretty much in a straight line. So yes, my back leg is bent, but really it's in a straight line. I just want to make sure you're there. Beautiful. Now, the front leg, that side arm, is going to be on the floor. It's holding you there. The other arm is going to come around either on the outside here or here, because what you want to be able to do is get your shoulders square to your chair, and you're arching up and you're leaning slightly forward. So you're in this position. Okay, so once again, you can adjust here. I like to use this to really pull my shoulders forward. Nice. Now we're going to be working the back leg. So all you're going to do is take this, you don't have to put your hip here, I'm just showing you. You're just rolling, trying to get the hip to move so the toes come off the ground. So you want to be tall in your torso. Heart is facing forward and you're slightly leaning into the chair. Just turning and lifting the toes. Good. Now again, remember I said this is challenging. If you can barely move, it's okay. Just give me 3 more like that. Good. Now, you may need to adjust. I have to come a little bit more forward. You're just going to lift the leg. Tiny little lifting of the leg off the ground. Now, if you can't do that, just lift the knee. So maybe I'll do knee with you. If it's really hard to lift, you can just lift the knee. So the toes are on the ground stabilizing you as you lift the knee. Beautiful. Give me 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can lift the leg, you can bring it a little bit back. So it's almost like, yeah, you're just wrapping it around to the back. Wrapping it around to the back, keeping your heart up, keeping the arch. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, hold, and release out of it. So show me where you felt it. Did you feel it all in here? Yes, good, good, good. All right, so we're going to do the same thing, other side. I think I'll move this just so you can see. This is really nice to do with the bar because you're kind of holding up like this, but most of us don't have that, so we can do it with this. So again, there's your chair, knees up against it, almost a straight line here so that the hip can roll around. So you can even maybe stay here for a second. Front leg, that arm is on the ground. You can stabilize there, even if you just do this a little bit. So you kind of get that sense of the turn. And then you can put the hand here. But remember, heart is facing forward. Those shoulders are square to the front. Lean slightly forward and see if you can rotate just to get that toe off the ground. So toe off first. And interestingly, you might be better with one leg than the other. This one is not my good leg. I can barely move it here. So that's fine. Make sure your upper body is up though. You guys don't lean too far in. The more you can keep up and lean, right, you guys got it, good. Then if you can lift the leg, good. Little tiny lifts. Lift, lift, lift. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Now we're just going to lift it and do a little bit of like a wrap to the side. So you're almost trying to bring it to the center of your body. Over to the center. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, and drop it on down and come out of that. Yeah, good work, you guys. I know it's really a challenging move, but the more flexibility you get in that hip, the better, and the more you'll get really nice results. Now, from there, we're going to do Hoovers. Do you guys remember Hoovers? Some of you may have seen it, some of you might not. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to come into essentially an all-fours position. Now, the hands are going to be slightly wider than your shoulders, and fingertips will be towards the center just a little bit. Okay, think of Pluto Snuffles. All right, so all fours, hands slightly wider. Good, I'm going to draw my knees back, so I'm on all fours. You're going to take one leg. Whoop, sorry, I'm touching my chair here. All right, you're going to take one leg, draw it out first, then lift it, tilt, so don't arch your back. All right, so here's the move. Bend your elbows so your chin drops down to the floor. Come forward an inch or two, bring it back. Come forward an inch or two, bring it back, press up like a push-up. Keep the leg up. So here we go, just like it's called Hoovers because it's like a vacuum. Bend the elbows, keep the leg up, forward, back, press up. Let's go again. Keep the hip down, don't let your hip lift. Keep it down. Bend, forward, back, press up. Good, give me one more. Bend, forward, back, press up. Drop that leg. You can come back if you need to, get a little bit of a stretch there. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Time to take my jacket off. Yeah, I'm sweating. Here we go again. Other leg. So just take a moment to get yourself in that alignment. Keep that hip down. Don't let it lift, even though you're lifting the leg. And you guys ready? Bend the elbows, chin, forward, back, lift. Good. Down, forward, back, lift. Just pretend somebody has your leg that they're vacuuming. Drop, forward, back, lift. Last one of these, drop, forward, back, lift. Drop that leg, shift that booty back, and side to side. So you know I always love to shift the hips one way and the shoulders the other. Get that lovely stretch there. Woo! Super good. Who's ready for some abs? I'm ready for some abs. All right, here we go. Feet on the chair. Whew. Let me get this off of here. All right, so here we go. Drop it on down. Good. If your chair is in a place where when you, let's see if I can do it like this, so that it won't move and it's stable, you can put the feet on the outside of the chair. You can even do the ball in between. I think I might, but if you don't have your ball there, don't worry about it. It will work either way. It's really nice to have it there to keep those hips steady because we're going to be doing some nice rotations. Everybody in position? Looking good. All righty. So first, arch your back for the release, and then give yourself that beautiful tilt. Think about the elevator doors, pubic bone, pelvic bone, everything is up. You're tilted. Chin tucks. You're ready. Just lift those shoulders. Hands below. Elbows are out wide, so you can stretch out in the mid-back. And let's do our little tilts. Tilt, tilt. Good. Nice. So keep those elbows bent and out to the side as much as you can. I know sometimes some of us have shorter arms and we don't have that, but just notice the more you can press them out, the more you get a really nice stretch also across the shoulder blades. Beautiful work. All right, now put one hand behind the head, other hand behind, you can intertwine and really give yourself that good tilt. And little ups, up, release, up, release. Of course, every time you come up, you know, you're pressing that lower back down. Beautiful. Let's drop one hand next to the other and just do a little bit of a dance here. Little dance, keeping the tilt. Good. Keep looking through. You can tuck your chin a little bit, but keep thinking about pressing from right underneath the rib cage. Not the rib cage. What am I saying? No higher than the bottom of the bra. Give me two more of these arm flutters. Last one. Beautiful. And allow yourself to drop down and arch that back so you get a nice release there. Super, super. All right, you guys ready? Arms straight up. Give yourself the tilt. Belly button in. Looking up. You ready? Lift shoulders. So little ups. Up. Keep the tilt. Keep pressing that lower back down. Lift. Lift up. 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 Good work. If you happen to have the ball there, you can do a tiny squeeze. Beautiful. All right, now hands again behind the head. And all you're going to do is I want you to turn to one side. The head goes with you. And then all the way to the other side. So turn one side. You're looking left. You're looking right. Do this and try really hard not to move the pelvis. One side and the other. Head goes with you and the other. Good. Side, 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 side to the center and drop on down. Give yourself a nice release. Whew, beautiful work, you guys. All right, we're going to come back up. Let's do hands behind the head. Give yourself a good tilt. Tucking chin lift. Good. So now I want you to tilt to one side and take the outside arm across that leg like you're going to saw it off. And little sides. Over, over. Try to keep both shoulder blades off the ground, but press the opposite hip. This is so good for slimming you down in the torso. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Hand behind the head. If you need to drop down to check, do. Otherwise, I'm going right to the other side and up. Saw on that side. Saw. Good. Keep pressing down. Good. If you need to, you can also gently, just a little bit, gently press the ball just to keep the hips steady. Give me 5, 4, 3. Keep pressing, tilting. 1, and bring it all the way down. Woo! And arch your back. Beautiful. All right, we're almost done with these. But now you can either do, we're going to do waist twiddlers. You can either do them crossing at the chest. Yeah, let's cross at the chest, either at the chest or down around your rib cage. Chest is probably going to be the easiest. So I want you to do yourself good tilt, lift, good, press down, and just little ticks. So lift one shoulder, the other shoulder, one shoulder, the other shoulder. So as you're doing this, you're trying really hard not to move the pelvis. And then go as fast as you can, tick, 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 without moving the pelvis. So you may there have to squeeze the ball a little bit. Tick, 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 tick. Keep pressing lower back. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Woohoo! And arch it out. Good work. Drop the legs. If you have the ball, you can roll it. Good. We're going to do some elephants. All right, are you ready? Hands behind the head. Give yourself the good tilt. Lift just to the shoulder blades. And here we go. Always just going up a little. So 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. Keep the elbows wide. 4. Pressing lower back. 5. Pressing belly button in. 6, 7, 8. Pressing down. 9, 10, 11. And 12, and roll on down, opening the knees. Hand palms are up. We're going to palm through it. You guys ready? Inhale. Exhale, tilt. Come on up, shoulder blades, and press through. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it on down. Nice, and give yourself that nice spine stretch side to side. Woo! And up and over. Stretch. And up and over. Reach. Beautiful. And roll over. And we're going to get on all fours. You know what? No, sorry. I'm going to do a different one. We're going to be on our backs. This is good for the booty. We did a little bit of this the other day. I think we'll continue with some of this. So drop it on down. I want your palms down to the ground so you can really use those triceps to press to get yourself some good stability. So this is really good for hamstrings and glutes. So I want you to give yourself that good tilt, right? So your lower back is tilted, your tail is just off the ground. You're going to press into your heels to just give yourself those little up and down tilts, little up and downs. But you're in a tilt. So in other words, like my glutes are not actually touching when I drop. I'm rolling just tiny. So it's almost like lower back lifts and drops with that little tilt. Keep the knees straight up, and you might want to bring your feet, Pammy, a little bit closer, Pam. Yeah, there you go. That's better. You'll be able to support yourself better. Give me 5, 4. You probably are starting to feel this already. 2, 1. Pause there. Now just take one leg, tabletop. Tabletop, keep your tilt, and just for the other leg, little tiny up and downs. Up and downs. Keep the tilt, keep the belly button in. Woo! The leg that's on the ground is the one working, as you'll know. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that one down. Stabilize. Let's just do a few little tilts and lifts. Lift and tilt. So lift and drop with both of them again. Keeping the tilt. Super. 2 more like that. And then take the other leg. Tabletop. Good. And press from the opposite heel, the heel that's on the ground. Little tilt and lift. Tilt and lift. Tilt and lift. 8, 7, 6. Don't move. That tabletop leg doesn't really do anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that leg down. Roll from the top vertebrae all the way down, one vertebrae at a time, and bring yourself in. Give yourself a nice little roll here. Woo! That was good, you guys. So that was a bit of a challenging one, wasn't it, for today? It was. All right, come on up. We're going to do some more abs, center floor. So hands here or here, wherever it's good for you. Use it to come up tall on your bones. And then relax that lower back. We're gonna roll down, let the feet come with you. Roll all the way down till you get that beautiful flat back. You can drop the feet here. Good, give yourself that good tilt, hands behind the head. You know what, let's do a tilt and grip. Yeah, let's do a lifting grip. That way we get in a really good position. So give yourself that beautiful tilt, all the muscles, internal too. Close the doors. Good. Tip your chin down, lift shoulders, elbows out wide. Elbows out wide. So again, the wider and more up you can bring those elbows, the more you get that beautiful stretch across the shoulder blades. Good, give me 5, keep pressing lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Hands behind the head now. You can support yourself there. Good work. Let's lift both legs tabletop. Tabletop. Excellent. And we're prancing. Just one at a time. Keep the lower back pressing. Lower back pressing. Good. Nice. Keep your elbows out wide too and really press that lower back. Beautiful. All right, now pause there. Straighten both legs to wherever you can and just allow the upper body to come do some little forwards, little forward bends. Good. Excellent. Now I want you to pause there, elbows out, and just do some little cross legs and start to bring them down, but only where you can still maintain flat back, so it's not far. So you bring it down a little and then bring them back up again. And bring them down a little. And if you can't bring them down and maintain that flat back, don't. You just stay right here. Good, elbows out, and my upper body is up. Yes, beautiful. So take it down to wherever you can, and then bring it back up. Good, just one more time. Take it down, and bring it up. Excellent. And bend those knees in, give yourself a little hug, and release out that lower back. Nice. All right, we're going to do some Kenny Everett's. Most of us have no clue who Kenny Everett's is. Jess did. She knew about him, but he's apparently a comedian in England who's very funny and very physical. So they call it this in England. All right, who cares? Take one leg, cross it over the other at the knee. Beautiful, cross it over the knee and lift up like this. Intertwined hands, hands are up. I want you to lift your upper body and bring your elbows in close to your face, okay? So you're just going to bring your knees to your elbows for 3 counts. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now you're gonna open the legs, open the elbows, and you're gonna switch the leg that's in front, elbows in. Here we go, 3. 1, 2, 3, bring it out. This is when they yell, Kenny Everett. So stupid. And bring it in and in, 2, 3. Again, take it out. Out. Bring them back in, elbows in, and 1, 2, 3. Last one, bring it out, back in, elbows in, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Let your upper body drop. Uncross the legs, drop them down. Good. Open the knees out wide to the sides, bottoms of feet touching, and draw those legs down into a very low diamond. And we're going to finish by palming straight up. So the palms are together, leg arms will be straight. Tilt, lift the upper body, have your tilt, and little pulses forward. Just like what we did right after elephants, but your legs are longer, instead of, crossed up really high. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it all the way down. Arch that back, so good. Woo, super, super. Let's roll on our bellies and we'll get a nice back extension. We'll do a little bit of the leg lift and then the back extension. So coming on down, forehead on the top of those arms. Good work. Externally rotate the legs so the heels are touching. Bending the knees. Knees will go out a little bit wider and just lift them up off the ground. My heels are touching and little lift, 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 lift. Keep those knees out wide. Well, you're going to feel this in the booty. We have done a lot of booty lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those legs. Drop them all the way down to the ground. And now let's just bring our arms right next to us, and we're gonna lift upper body and leg and pause. Good, squeeze between the shoulder blades, press those palms in, pause, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop all the way down, hands next to you. Let's go back into child's pose. Knees are out wide. Woo! Get that beautiful stretch out like that. And it is time for a bit of cat-cow and final stretch. You guys, you made it. This was not an easy class, all fours. Good, so just allow the belly to drop down with an inhale. Good, let the shoulder blades sink towards the spine, tail is up, and then push the palms in the ground to lengthen across the shoulder blades. Lift up from underneath your rib cage, curl under, chin is tucked, and let's go just a little faster. Give me a right into an arch, push into a scoop. One more time. Press it up, press back, and let's go into our wide leg stretch. Nice work. A much deserved stretch. So lengthening those legs out, let's come forward as much as you can. You can flex those feet. Oh, the flex feels good, doesn't it? Just lengthening it out on those inner thighs. Oof. Yeah. Sorry, I'm taking a moment because I need it. All right, let's go up. And we're gonna go turning and coming over to one side. You take that outside arm to the top. Palm is on the back. Oh, that feels good. And up and over to the other side. Whoop, and over. Good. And bring her up. Let's swish. So we can swish to one side. We'll drop and swish to the other side. We're gonna swish one more time. We're gonna swish the last time. Whoop, hello. Bring it up. Bring the legs forward. Flexing those feet. Little toes out to the side. Let's lift up and come on over. Oh, right there. Say hello to those hamstrings. Just little tiny pulses, stretching it out. Good. And then you can bring those arms up. Reach up, roll back off the sit bones just a little bit, and then lift yourself up and come forward. And come up. And let's just cross the legs here. Good. Actually, we'll do a butterfly. Bottoms of feet together, and you can just hinge forward to get a good inside stretch this way on your hips. And guess what? Ta-da! You did it! Another original class. And you are done.